Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Karen, Lavender Clothesline. I am a full-time eBay seller. I've been selling for zeroing in on 8 years and really excited to share my finds with you, what kind of items I pick up and share why I pick them up. Please hit the like and subscribe button. Today's video will be a clothing haul, items that I found and chose to buy not because the brand is great, but because the item itself had merit. So there are quite a few lists of popular items to sell, popular clothing on eBay, and sometimes I go by those lists, my own education, experience of what I have sold successfully in the 7+ years, but a lot of times I pick up items that have no name labels because one reason or another. Now when you Google or you comp these labels, a lot of times you're going to see that the return on the item is a very low dollar amount. They probably bring under $10. But I have made a practice of using style and condition as another criteria in searching for clothing, and I've been very successful with that business plan. So today I have a rack of clothing behind me that none of it, in my opinion, is woohoos, but I picked up this clothing and I expect to make very good profit on it. So let me grab the first item and show you what I'm talking about. Let's get started and we'll see what I picked up and why I picked it up, hopefully. Okay, let's get going. So right out of the gate, this name is not a name that I pick up very often. This is called Ruby Road, and that is the tag there. If you comp Ruby Road, if you look at eBay and what Ruby Road branded clothing is selling for, you're going to see a lot of times it's like $3 to $5, super low. But this dress is beautiful, great condition, it looks brand new, and I liked everything about it. I liked the colorway, the size, the print, and I'll show you what I mean. I'm going to stand back so you can see the clothing. This dress is a beautiful quality. The material is really nice. I'm going to call this a trapeze dress. So pineapple print, you can see the colors, just gorgeous. This is a 2X. The sequin buttons, kind of like a thick sequin around the neckline, great condition. And I thought this would just be beautiful. Now I'm going to list this as pre-owned because it could have been worn once or twice. Very clean, and of course I will be cleaning it. And yeah, that's why I picked it up. Dresses in this store, I am paying $6.25, and I feel for sure I can get $25 for this. We shall see. I will be sure to report back on Instagram for this rack of clothing so we can all learn if I knew what I was talking about. And the clothing did okay. Now, these things behind me will not fly out of the store. If you are looking for a quick flip brand, none of these brands, in my opinion, are going to be quick flippers. But I do believe that if I hold on to this for a month or two, that I'm going to get my price and somebody's really going to get a beautiful dress. Next item is Tommy Hilfiger. The only items that I do well with Tommy Hilfiger are items that are vintage and have very, they're very branded. They have either flags, very patriotic, big Tommy logos. So Tommy, vintage Tommy does well, I should say. And this is not vintage Tommy. I'm not sure. They might have the year on the side of the label. I will look for that, but I'm almost positive these are not vintage. But I thought these were really good, and I'll tell you why. So I'm going to stand back first, and then we'll talk about, you know what? I'm going to move this rack a little bit, I think. I'm going to always be tripping on this rack, but I will hold these up so you can see what I'm talking about. These are a wide leg drawstring waist jean. The jean material itself is almost like a crosshatch, I'm going to call it. See how this jean is printed? People like that. This is called cross hatching. It is a lighter weight, I'm going to call it a summer denim. and really cool. If I remember, I will actually use beachy in this description, because this kind of denim to me is lightweight summer denim. So really cool. As you saw, Hilfiger jeans written on the pocket. And you know what? I'm going to take a quick look for us and see if there's a date on the tag. Okay, so I took a quick look at the tag, 2001. So these jeans are almost 20 years old. True vintage is 30 years, but since Etsy and Pinterest have exploded on the scene, they have both decided that vintage is close to 20 years. So I could call these vintage jeans and get away with it, which I might. 20 years is pretty close to that vintage mark. So yes to lightweight denim, crosshatch finish. Really, really nice. So that's why I bought those. I'm just going to plop things on the table. I'll hang them all up later. All right, this next top, sometimes I pick up this brand, sometimes I don't. I base it solely on the style of the item. Now let me just say, I have sold this brand for more with my pre-owned clothing than the store charged when the items were put out on the floor. Yep, I actually got more money solely on the style. So this next top, I don't know if this is going to happen, but this is H&M sequin top. Look how beautiful this is. It's a little crop top. Gorgeous colorway. The color are like a bright pink, turquoise, lime green, rainbow, silver. I'm in love with this top. How pretty is that? Real party, cocktail, holiday. Great condition. I paid $4.25 for it. I don't know what H&M charged, you know, back in the day when they put this out. This could be contemporary. It could be that they put this out, you know, a couple of months ago, or it could be that it's a couple of years old, but I will Google to find that out, and thought this was stunning. I did not run a comp on this, because if there are 20 more of these, I don't care. I think the top is so good that I kind of throw the rules out the window. Now, if you don't have capital to sit on for a while and wait to get your money back out, you might not want to follow that business plan. But if you're okay with putting money into your capital and being able to wait, long tail selling, we all call it, then I would say that that business plan is working well for me. So yes to H&M, beautiful sequin crop top. And did I say what size it is? It is a medium. The next item I picked up is Soma. Soma makes beautiful lingerie, and they also do nightwear, sleepwear, things like that. I think they also do tops. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure. I know they do loungewear, and some of that loungewear you can really get away with wearing out in public. And nope, I haven't even looked at if they do regular clothing. I'm just picking it up in the thrift store. I don't really go into Soma a lot in the mall. I haven't been to the mall in months and months, but I said yes to this. I'm going to stand back and show you the print on it. So this is a beautiful empire style. Empire is where there's a seam underneath the bust. In other words, the waistline is much higher. And empire was a period in history. And if you look at that couture, if you look at those costumes, or it was real clothing back then, a lot of the women wore the waist right underneath the bust. So this is just beautiful. Little flounce ruffle here. Looks like it falls off, so it's kind of like a cold shoulder. Or you can wear them up and have a ruffle on your shoulder. So I said yes to this. Beautiful pink, aqua, purple, size extra large, which is great. Great condition. Sometimes Soma brings the money, sometimes it doesn't. I feel the style of this is going to carry it. So I said yes to this, and I paid $3.75 for it. I'm expecting at least $30 to $35 for this. All right, the next item up is, this looks like a Target clearance tag. So I'll take that off. Exhilaration. I pick up very little exhilaration, if at all. I'm going to say under 5 pieces a year, if that much. That is the tag. Now, I could be wrong. Exhilaration could be bringing a lot of money in different styles. But the minute I saw this style, absolutely yes, I don't care who made it. This is a flounced ruffle neck, lightweight denim jumpsuit. So this is a pants jumpsuit, all one piece. in size small. I wish this fit me. I wish I was young enough to wear this. Wish I had the body to wear this. Very beautiful, great condition. And what did I pay for this? I think I paid a pants price for this, which pants in that store I think are $4.50 or $4.75, and I'm expecting at least $30 for this, if not more. If these are rare, I'm pricing this high because denim jumpsuits are hot. To me, they are very trendy if you get the right one, and I think this one is very good. So like I said, if there's a ton of these on, then all of what I just said is not true, and don't listen to it, but I'm gonna run comps. I'm convinced that I can get at least $30 for this. Next up is just an Old Navy dress. I do well with quite a few pieces of Old Navy, and again, based on style. So there is the tag. It is an extra large, beautiful orange iCat dress. I love when I find dresses that are in beautiful condition. This one still has its tags. Unfortunately, the price is not there, but really pretty. Just a tank shift dress, beautiful orange and white iCat print. And did I say what I paid for it? Dress is $6.25. I imagine at least $25 for this. Yep, Old Navy, I'm gonna charge $25 for a dress. This next item, just beautiful. This is Forever 21, and I show you the labels. I know you guys know these labels, but I think it's really important for us YouTube creators to share the label, the branding of an item. Whether it's a mark under China or a label on a piece of clothing, I always appreciate seeing that label, because if I see a label like 2 or 3 times, then it kind of goes in my brain, and when I find it in the thrift store, it clicks better, because we're all looking at a lot of labels when we go thrifting or to yard sales, right? If you find a piece of clothing, what's the first thing you do? You look at the label. So the more knowledge we can gain and recognition on labels, you get what I'm saying. That's why I show them to you guys. But this skirt, Forever 21, really pretty. Might be showing a little washed out because I have bright lighting and I'm in front of the window today. This originally sold for $19.90. I'll probably price it close to that mark. I paid $4.50 and it is new with tax. All right, what else do I want to talk about? I'm going to talk about this. This is a boutique brand. I don't know who sold this. This is called Dreamly. Is that what that says? Let me just see. A Dreamly. A Dreamly? That's even a weird word. Okay, a Dreamly. And it actually has its tag right there. And what is this saying? It is saying, a Dreamly clothing company, inspired fashion classic for your private wardrobe. Just a beach cover-up. I bought this for 2 reasons. See this pom-pom hem? That always catches my attention. People love pom-poms, especially when they're going on vacation. It's just a fun detail, and I love this color. It's not quite a coral. Maybe it is a coral. How quick did I change? Not a coral, it's a coral. And really pretty, new with tags. Beach cover-up in that store, I think I paid $3.75, and I'm expecting probably $18 to $20 for it. The next item is kind of a similar brand to the last item, where somebody made up a name. I don't even know where this is. They have a website, Chickwish, CHICWISH. This is what the blouse looks like. Really pretty. This is kind of like a, what would I call this? A lace. It's not an eyelet lace. It's like a lace tunic blouse. And as you saw, it's new with tags. I paid $4.50. It's a size large, which in my listings I always give measurements, but I just bought this because it's romantic. I like using the keyword romantic when something is lace or it has pearls or it's just like a beautiful boho style, and I think the romantic keyword really gets attention. So I said yes to this. New with tags, I paid $4.75, $4.25. Let me think about this. I paid $4.25, and I imagine around the $20 to $25 mark. All right, and the last item that I'm gonna pull from the rack and talk about is this gorgeous silk jacket. Pretty short silk, feels like silk, might be polyester. I'm gonna have to check. This is Petite Sophisticate. Let me take it off the hanger so I can show you guys the label. Does everybody remember that tag? Now, the only time that I pick up Petite Sophisticate is sometimes these jackets have matching track pants, but I love this pattern. This is like a Baroque pattern, that's what we call that. Okay, so I just checked the material content of this, and this is 100% silk. You can tell after a while. I always say, you know, if you run your hand on silk often enough, you're going to be able to tell silk. Beautiful, beautiful jacket. I love this. So I said yes to this, and what did I pay for this? I believe they charged me the blouse price because these were on the rack in blouses. They put them on a blouse rack, $4.25, and I imagine probably 28 to 32, somewhere right in there for this. All right, so that jacket was the last item I'm going to show in this haul. Please leave a comment down below of what brand is not a woohoo, but that you pick up and do well with, so we can all share knowledge and do well in our reselling business. Thanks so much for watching, and go out and get what's yours.